All right. Why would I need to go to sleep? I don't need to go to sleep for another 4 hours. So I got time. Anyway, sure this person is probably going to be using Mega Evolutions. I can't think off the top of my head what all the fighting type Mega Evolutions are. But I'm pretty sure my Talonflame and Abomasnow can probably deal with it just. Both is my chance back you. Do I really want to battle this chick? No, I don't. I'm not here for you. I'm here for your stupid, idiotic sensei who needs to stuff his head in a freaking sewer. Sure, I'll be nice. She hasn't really done anything, so I'll be nice. Sure, we can. Her goal was to become the fourth strongest person in the dojo. Wow, she's sad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch this. God, you better not use Mega Evolution. I am not gonna deal with you. Good. I think Medicham there. I think he has Mega. I think. So if Ivor uses a Mega Medicham, I might be in trouble. Neither is his sister. Gwen. Actually, pretty unheard of for both. Gwen! She's dead! Gwen! Where are you? No. Absolutely not. Break as soon. I want to hit this guy. Anyway. I need to handle everything smartphone. I haven't seen Gwen since yesterday. My apologies. Worried about my poor sister. I can't think of anything for her. I mean, okay, that's a valid concern. If you haven't seen your sibling in a long period of time and you're used to her always being there, like, it is kind of a problem. Okay, so realistically, all Ivor to look for. Where is Looker Beer? I haven't even talked to Emma. I mean, I've done a few side missions here and there, but like, I haven't even talked to her since doing the first set of side missions. I think like that's the sad part. I literally think Emma was only introduced to tell you about the side missions, and that was it. I don't think she serves any other purpose. So, and then I guess the story part, but like, other than that, I literally think that she's just like, hey, by the way, there are side missions in the city. Go do them. And it's like, okay, cool. Happy to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home, Jojo? That would be all. Interest. Find some. God, this guy's exhausting. What to see? Oh. Aww, he's sleeping. All right, well. I don't even know if I've been to City Hall, to be honest. Probably have by accident. Alright, well, City Hall is... Yep, I've never even been to City Hall. I haven't even been to anything on this side. Like, there's like no teleport points other than one Bokusen. I probably should do some more exploring, but my one problem is that I get too distracted because of my ADHD and everything. So it's like, if I do exploring, I'm gonna get like in this zone mode of like constantly entering random buildings, you know, constantly grabbing a bunch of stuff, and I'm never gonna get anything done. I know that's another part of Pokemon, is that you're always supposed to explore everything, but in a case like this, I just want to get this damn story over with ASAP and just finish the damn game. The sooner I do that, the happier I'll be. And I can put this damn game down, never look at it again. I'm just gonna say this again for the stream, guys. When I see something I genuinely like, I will call it out. I will be like, oh, that's cute, or, oh, you know, I like that. But this game is giving me so much to be mad about or hate that it's really hard for me to find something good about it. Like, so far, like I said, Naveen has been my favorite character. He is just absolutely cracking me up. But, like, aside from that, I have not been able to find anything else that I genuinely have enjoyed. Like that streamer girl that Naveen is obsessed with. I hate her. She's a reject Hatsune Miku. Like, literally. I don't understand why Naveen even sort of is interested in her. She has the worst fashion sense of anybody I've seen so far. And yet Naveen's like, she's so amazing. And I'm like, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, Naveen. Like, I love you. You're doing so well. And then you decide to like a nitwit like that. It's like, I'm sorry, Naveen. Something's wrong with you. Oh, okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that, but no, out some other time. Yes, it's Pokemon Legends ZA, one of the newest ones on the Switch. Actually, it is the newest Pokemon game on the Switch. Oh. Unfortunately, it's the reason why it's called Legends ZA is because it's a side game, so it's not one of the main series games, which means it has like a different combat system, it has different mechanics, and it has things that just aren't normally in the normal Pokemon. So one of the things I've been complaining about through all my streams is the live combat system. So instead of taking turns where it's you use a move, your Pokemon does something, then the other person uses a move, their Pokemon does something, it's button spam. So the faster you can spam the button and get your move out, the more likely you'll win. So basically no skill involved. It's how fast can you hit the button. Basically all it is. Which, again, I don't object to games using different mechanics or trying new things. What I object to is when it's something that's designed crappily. Pokemon's meant to be a game of planning, strategy, and skill, not how fast can you spam a button. I feel like I've been here before. Oh, hi Pampour. Perfect. Through. Okay then. Not want me going that way, clearly. Wait, did it say new wild zones were added and I just didn't see the message? Ah, God. Oh, that's an alpha. Hi, Gyarados. Oh, wow. I did not think I was gonna catch that. Also, oh, Alpha. Oh, bro. Damn, I caught the Alpha too. Alright, so who else is there? There's one more Pokemon. Crown the Zone. Okay. Sure. Cross the bridge. That's hopefully find whoever this last Pokemon is. Really great is if it was someone actually good. Already caught the dog. Oh, it's Inkay. Okay. Alright, well, that's done. Zone 11, crowned. That. Inkay evolves, if I remember correctly. I just don't remember how he evolved. I think... I'm gonna look this up. I think he was one of the weird ones. For context, not all Pokemon evolve just by leveling them up in the games. Some Pokemon you have to trade with another person and you get their evolution. Some Pokemon need a stone. You give them a Fire Stone, Leaf Stone, whatever. Some Pokemon have to evolve during certain times of the day. So it's not just straight leveling up. And I think Inkay is one of the really weird ones. Now to evolve Inkay. Yep, yeah, Inkay is one of the really weird ones. So, I have to get Inkay to level 30. And then physically grab my Nintendo Switch out of the docket, flip it upside down, like my Nintendo Switch. I have to hold it upside down, and then click Evolve. Okay. I'll do that on my own time at some point. And I'll showcase Malamar, but yeah. I remember Inkay was something stupid. But I just find that funny. Because I think Inkay was added. I wanna say Inkay was a Gen 5 Pokemon? What? And correction. Inkay is Gen 6. Okay. That was the X and Y series. That was when Mega Evolutions were added. So. Anyway, but yeah. he's one of the really wackadoodle ones. Alright. I'll teleport over to Zone 8. Oh. Mabel has poison jab for me. Alright, I'm 2 levels away from getting Surf, so I'll actually be able to travel across water. At least I'm hoping that's how that works. You know, I really appreciate this guy for actually worrying about his sister. I mean, he may be either. Gather information. Get your hope with interview. Yeah, I think I'm a little less intimidating than a freaking 6'4", 6'4", like tall guy saying, "Have you seen my sister?" Like, no. I mean, again, I appreciate this guy caring about his sister. He came off as a real dumbass jerk the first time you meet him earlier in the game. And basically tells you, hey, you suck because you're here. It's like, is you? But Anyway, fact that eh. We need to put him on a leash. I know he's worried about his sister, but once you go rushing off like that, he's yes. We need to put this damn man on a leash. I swear to God. I'm just gonna say this right now. If there is not a scene in this whole locating his sister thing where he doesn't face plant and fall on the floor, I'm gonna be very disappointed. I want him to fall on his face. I really do. Maybe we might knock some sense into it. Not that there's any hope for him living in the city, but yeah. God, how many times do we have to tell you this? Ask. Oh, do we have to deal with stupid reject Hatsune Miku again? Your sister is close to Kanari from Bells. Where? Who knows? You know what? Actually, he goes again. If he comes busting down her door and breaks all of her gaming consoles, I'm not gonna fault her if she murders him. He gets killed then. This guy gets killed or doesn't fall on his face, I'm going to be very disappointed. Ugh. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. F13. Alright. Find me. Meathead barged in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwen?" So I had a heart attack on stream. Good! Pops in here, I thought I would have been brawl. Sorry, can I'm not promising shit! After this girl being a reject Hatsune Miku, making me go through a bunch of crap, and her uncle or her grandpa being a creep, like, I'm not promising shit. I'm gonna give out your location if it serves me. I don't give a damn. Obvious, but like I said, she ain't here. So I love a quiz, so I'll tell you what, try guessing if... No. Back off, big guy. Creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? Unit muscle bang. You're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Oh, right. God, you were... That crew, I guess I can't. Not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I gonna go? You have one of those? Since you're a reject? Ugh. Why do I have to deal with reject Hatsune Miku again? Ugh. God, don't do that. I mean, you creeping creep. I did not want to see this chick again. Here she goes Mega Evolving. We go from Eel to Mutant Creep Eel. Are you serious? God. Up. That you stupid reject. There's my whole team, you Electros. Again. Yeah, because you're a reject. I love the fact that she rages like a gamer. Oh, shit. You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Well, if you'd stop being a reject. Be back, so we're pretty close. One game says she mentioned how she's looking at some spot that could be a place that can't be found in the world. That doesn't make sense. All I know is what I heard. Evolt wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axis don't meet. Whatever that means. Going on about needing to Pokemon whose type her partners. Last I heard, she's headed to some fountain, picked in a Pokemon like that. Imagine how she'd beat it in her head. You know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? Of course, that would be Chandelure. Types are Ghost and Fire. Like Gwen's struggle with. If it's Ghost and Fire, that means Ghost types are weak to Dark themselves, and I think that's it. Okay, so it would be weak to Water, Rock, Ground, Ghost, and Dark type moon. So what Pokemon would be a direct counter to that? Because it wouldn't be Heatmore. Floette. Is just a pure fairy type. Fairy is only effective against Dragon. And Fighting, I think. Okay, so it's not Floret. Not Floette. Not Heatmore. But is a water type. Your water type. Which, yeah, Chandelure is weak to, but it would be that much of a struggle, so. Florges. Right, okay, so it would be Clawitzer. Because that's the only one who's actually super effective against Chandelure. Okay. I think that I probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like that. Ivor, a lot of space. Knowing that dimwit, he's probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual cloth. Okay, Kanari, I'm still calling you a reject Hatsune Miku because that's what you are. But I love your commentary. I'm starting to understand why Naveen likes you. I could totally see that guy going out to a wild Pokemon Clawitzer and going, "Where's my sister?" He's that stupid. Peace and Lumi, that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Smoctor. Hurry over to Clawitzer Fountain in Blue Sector 7. Alright. Oh my god. It's the Clawitzer Fountain. He did go after a regular Clawitzer. He probably walked right up to it and was like, "Where's my sister, you Pokemon?" Poor Pokemon's freaking out. Probably ran away. Oh my god. God, this guy is such an idiot. But I love it. Also, again, I don't like Kanari because she's an idiot, but she's got some great commentary. Alright. So, real question is she here? What else they could got a place where the X, Y, and Z axis didn't meet. I don't know, Y axis depth, which is likely right place. I'm getting X axis. Next we need Y axis down into the sewers. Water in the way. I'd drink all the water. I'd stop. Oh my. Yeah, I'm gonna drink all the sewer water. That's what I would do. Wait, actually, if I tell him that, is he gonna try that? I kind of want to make him drink sewer water. I'll be reasonable. I'll stop the water. I'll just smash the fountain. Because the water drain away. Oh my god, he's gonna. Stop right there! He just destroys any property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fizz just take things too far. He might be onto something, or maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. Freeze the fountain's nozzle and stop the flow of water. That's into the sewer. Now I really wish I had hit drink it. He would have been like, "I will clog the water." Okay, so first off, I need to see if I have Ice Beam. I think I do. Yes, I do. Oh, and Feraligatr can learn it. Can't so can Absol. You know what? I'll do Absol. Just to kind of give him some information. I got rid of Phantom Force. Really not doing any good. Anyway. Oh. Wait, does that mean I can now freeze all the waterfalls around, like, these areas? I hope you hit your head and knock yourself out. I think it would be doing the city a favor if he, you know, miraculously disappeared and got stuck in the sewers permanently. I think it would do the city a lot of good. Just saying. There are wild Pokemon on your guard. Who knows? Pokemon say. I were trying to find her. Understood, I'm on it! Hit your head, please. Fall on your face and knock yourself out. So does this count as just one massive wild zone, technically, then? If that's the case, then... certainly gonna be... also a Noibat. I will definitely take a Noibat. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, hi. Oh, Scraggy. Perfect. Good. Good. way. Craggy. Rain case. Alright, one level on Mabel's research and I get surf and I can finally travel across water. Great for alligator. Well, nothing really to do. Yeah. Okay, started there. Okay, so this is the rest. Alright. Lock experience. No, destroying public property. I would just let him break it. Yeah, between the well, that Pokemon has some keys. You don't say. The living keychain has keys. What a shock. Sometimes I really hate Pokemon NPCs. Sometimes I really do. Ugh. That's just... You scared the poor thing! I'm punching the poor thing. We're not an ancient Hisuian, you know? Raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. If you leave this matter to Smock. Clee. That was easy. Nice catch. Alright. Our key man has the proper keys. ago. What are you planning for? No gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be open. Found these sewers. Gain the key we need, we must Lone Fist become the key. You know, I don't like Ivor's goal. I think he's an idiot. He really is, like, worried about his sister, and I appreciate that. But it's like, Emma was objecting to destroying public property, and now she's like, well, he did it, whatever. Like, ugh. People drive me nuts. I'm just glad I don't have to use the damn key Pokemon. Assuming at some point I'll be able to get down there, I think, but we'll... Oh, Ghastly. Alright, well... There we go. Alright, well. Can't go that way. Don't need a Patrat. Litwick. He's him. There we go. Perfect. Oh. Alright. That was a Chandelure. Assuming that was Gwen's Chandelure. Huh. I really want him to break his fist. Ah. Damn it. I was hoping he'd break his fist on the wall. Interesting. We'll be happier for it. And this is why I call him an idiot. He wants to put everyone in danger, and he's not thinking about what can happen when he does. He's just like, oh, if we let wild Pokemon run loose, as long as we're tough, we'll be fine. And it's like, yeah, that's totally gonna work with an alpha Pokemon that shreds people in 2 seconds. Good thinking, moron. Ugh. There's Chandelure again. I don't believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Okay. They're roaming around. That doesn't agitate me. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Not as stupid as your brother, you creepy nitwit. Mega evolve her Chandelure. If I remember correctly. Chandelure just actually becomes a full Chandelure. Okay. Oh, she was easy. Emma's the only detective in the entirety of Lumia, and I'm the only real member of Team MZ. Not just a member, because I'm the only one actually doing anything. Break every smartphone you touch. I start battling Z. You don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive going on and on as you climb. Complaints about your enormous burden. Ash Chandelure and hide down. That way. Ugh. Here that I mentioned. Ghost type Pokemon let quiet down here. Thank you. Honestly, if I had a brother that was a huge loudmouth like that, it kept breaking everyone's crap, and just not thinking, I'd get a little frustrated and fed up after. Yeah. Okay. I hope, I hope that bill is like $10,000. Okay, so here's a question. Before I go fight dipshit, there are other fountains around the city. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to see if I can freeze them as well. Are figure out where these other waterfalls are. I at least want to see if like Because if I can freeze one, I assume I can. Find the cutscene that it turned nighttime. Yes, it is. Of course it is, because we always need a cutscene to let us know that it turned nighttime, as well as daytime. Game can't go 10 seconds without being a piece of crap. I... Alright. Huh. Okay, there's not... Oh. Okay. Woof. Oh, the fact that I made that as barely as I did. Oh. Oh. Perfect. Andy, awesome. Where these other fountains could be. There we go. There's one. What the piss? can't freeze that fountain. Not letting me lock on. Okay. I'm wondering if that was the only fountain. Because that seems to be the only. That counts as one. Sector 8. Boy. Alright. Damn it. Need that. Hell yeah. Okay. So I need to get that way. Oh, that's a gazebo. That's not a fountain. Alright, well. Oh. No. Lock onto the Pokemon, thank you. Yes. Currently live streaming. FYI. Oh. I think it's a faulty cord monitor. It's just not. So either it's have it as HDMI. Right? Yeah. So either it's the HDMI cord itself or wiring inside the monitor. Which, if that's the case, then. But if it's just the HDMI cord, then replace. Alright. I'll try and find the other water fountains later, and then if I can freeze them, I'll showcase them. I'll go ahead and run after Ivor. Done and over with. Alright, so this is what I'll do. Save right here. I will be RB. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, and then I will start the fight with the moron. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Battle over with. Um, Realistically, I only have one Pokemon that's super effective against fighting type. Trying to remember what fighting types. Psychic. I could. Why can't Absol use Air Slash? You know what? I'm not even gonna question. Let's do. Yeah, let's just do not. And go to our TMs. Shot. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Ice Beam. No reason for Absol. Oh, you reteach Ice Beam. Alright, well, Talonflame and all them are good to go. Yep, alright. Start with Absol and go from there. Alright, Ivor, time to get your ass handed to you. Yes, you're right. Gwen has made her feelings clear, but even so, I must grow stronger and be an idiot. Not so bad. Oh, super. Get our match. Let's do it. I'm the strong one here. You're a weak shit. Alright, let's get this over with. I'm so stupid. Heracross is a bug fighting, right? Oh crap. Oh. Oh. Alright. Now I'm playing. What the hell is that thing? I don't even know what the hell this thing is. I'm assuming it's a fighting type, because that's what he's been using, is all fighting types. okay. Oh, crap. Damn it. This is the first time I've lost a match. What the hell? Okay, so I'm just gonna start off with, yeah. How did I lose to this idiot? Okay, yes, we've done this. Really have to replay the damn cutscene? First one he's sending out is Heracross. So what I should probably do is actually start with, yeah, Talonflame. Go. Sorry for the street sweeper, guys. Nothing I can do about it. Okay. Now, I basically have my whole team, so at least I can try and do some damage, I guess. Alright. Ah. Crap. Damn it. You stop. He's so close to death. Thank you. Stupid shit. I don't even know what type that stupid damn thing is. Other than I assume it has a fighting type in it. Ugh. Hope I never see you again, you
Stupid reject.
Another useless move. uh, there goes the quiet morning. It. A syndicate? So we're gonna finally meet the evildoers. Okay, won't you? Actually, yeah, because they probably have the police in their back pocket. Probably paying them off. Anyway. Well, we're gonna have to deal with the Rust Syndicate next stream, guys, because quite frankly, I'm not dealing with these it's right now. So, just got the move surf, which is perfect. I'm probably going to a bunch of exploring next stream. I'll probably just like see how many water areas I can access. But just out of curiosity. Okay, yep. Alright, well. That being the case, I will see you guys next stream.